A study by the Springdale Chamber of Commerce shows over the next decade there won't be enough people for different high-demand jobs. In a special report, KNWA's Inkirika Azuka spoke to local schools about how they plan on fixing that problem.
Truck drivers, electricians, and car technicians are a few of these in-demand jobs, and while they don't require a four-year degree, they do require training after high school. I talked to a traditional university and a trade school about how the future workforce is being prepared.
The disparity between the jobs that are available versus the skills or the number of people that can fulfill those is a huge gap.
The Fayetteville Public School District aims to close that gap by giving its students real-life work experience.
Instead of calling an electrician out every so often and having to get it fixed and pay a bunch of money, I was like, why don't I try doing it myself?
High school senior Antavian Stevens says living in an old house with electrical issues helped him discover his dream of becoming an electrician.
Shocked myself a couple times, and eventually I figured out how it works and how to do it, and I was like, I love this.
He decided to forego a traditional four-year education and is going straight into the workforce after he graduates.
The only thing I feel like I'd be missing out is the amount of debt that I could get into.
While school wasn't Stevens' route, the National Center for Education Statistics says traditional college enrollment rates have increased this century, from just over 13 million students in 2000 to 16 million in 2016. Trade school enrollment has also increased from over 9 million students in 1999 to 16 million in 2014.
For a long time, there was a singular focus that, you've all heard the phrase, we have to go to college. Yet, that was the best path for me. It may not be the best path for somebody else.
Fayetteville Director of Economic Vitality, Devin Howland, says with the traditional school versus trade school debate, neither is better than the other, especially since it's impossible to predict what the job force will need in the future.
When you don't know what's 10, 20, and 30 years out, what we can do is focus on what jobs are in demand now.
One of the closest trades to being recession-proof is a hairdresser, and women especially will pay for their hair before they pay for a lot of other things.
Robert and Amanda Warren are co-directors of Paul Mitchell, the School for Cosmetology in Fayetteville. They see a wide range of students, from people straight out of high school to students who already have a four-year degree. They say job placement after the program is a priority.
Robert and I make sure that we maintain good relationships with the salons. In fact, we're inspected on placement by the government.
While the Warrens agree Paul Mitchell and schools like it are a good way to get into the workforce faster, Robert experienced both sides. He works in trade education now and also earned a degree from a four-year university.
There's nothing wrong with a college degree as long as you know what you're wanting to do with it, and the money that you're investing into it will pay off for you later on in life.
A student who receives a four-year college degree will earn about $570,000 more in that student's lifetime.
Dean of Admissions for the University of Arkansas, Suzanne McCrae, says 80% of U of A graduates leave the school with an internship or some type of real-world experience. But she says the benefits of college go beyond the actual coursework.
A lot of jobs are gotten through connections, and students in college make a lot of connections with people who are going to go off and do interesting things.
McCrae says actual classes are still important because they teach critical thinking skills that will transfer to any job.
The University of Arkansas is preparing students for jobs that don't exist. We understand that.
In Springdale, preparation starts early.
We have programs of studies and pathways that prepare students for careers that are of interest to them.
Assistant principal at the Don Tyson School of Innovation in Springdale, Kelly Bort, says these programs allow some students to graduate with industry certification. The class of 2019 will be the first graduating seniors since the school opened in 2014. Bort is proud to boast a 100% placement, meaning every student has a plan for college courses, or a job.
I think we're just empowering students to be able to live their dream and, figure out what success is for them.
While Howland says it's impossible to predict the future job market, Business Insider has a list of what it predicts will be the 30 highest paying jobs over the next few years. You can check that out along with salaries right now on our website, nwahomepage.com. In studio, Inkirika Azuka, KNWA, Northwest Arkansas News.